Welcome back to Ruthless Smile. We left off after, participating in episode 4. Apparently, we have not finished chapter 4 because I haven't made up my mind. No idea. So that means we need to continue. Okay. Can't go anywhere around here. And if we go through here, we enter a dark forest. I don't believe in ghosts, but God. Name of this ritual, call for rain. Same name as me. Maybe I'm just thinking too much. I've made backup saves. Can we enter the area in reverse? Because if we talk to anybody, they forget about our existence. I've already talked to all these people, but I don't think we can save them. Is there something I'm supposed to do in the other world? Because I actually haven't seen anybody with a video or walkthrough on getting these other endings. So I have no idea. Here's the thing, I've already interacted with this person. Let's try starting it over from the beginning, I guess. What am I doing in this place? I don't know. Yes, I am Uryu. But why is my name here? I'm not dead yet. I no longer understand about ourselves. There was nothing wrong with this. No, you're the protagonist. You choose your own future. I'll be waiting here. The world is beginning to forget about us, but it's not completely forgotten. Because the future is uncertain, your actions may change that. Come. Your time is almost up. What is it now? Doing something with her. I get this ominous feeling I have to hurry. The future hasn't yet been decided. The Ruin of Tears. Teru, Shika, and the other person. Hello. Who are you people? This place is off limits. We'll never forget. And someday, remember, even if humans, the world, friends forgotten, we will never forget. So this is where it leaves off. Now you in the future a bit ahead of you have killed yourself, that's why. Why does the future me kill myself? What happened to the future? What will happen? Well, let me know your resolve then. Be prepared to carry on the spun of thoughts. It was someone's wish that spun from the past, it's a promise, maybe a curse. Are you prepared to accept that feeling? Of course you also have the option to do nothing and leave it as is. Then the world will never forget you, and you'll be able to return to your daily routine. Now choose. Be prepared. I remember only a little, but previous me entrusted me with her life. Okay. I see. Then listen carefully. You are calling yourself. We are also being called. It's time for goodbye has come. Are you going somewhere? I still have something to ask about. Nothingness is calling for us. We really wanted to talk more. Our soul is being pulled and we cannot resist any longer. Nothingness. There's still a way. Don't give up. You keep walking and follow my will. The time I'm gonna tell you, don't give up. Smile once again under the blue sky. You and me, we'll all be happy, right? Or are you? This is the end of roles for the three of us. The future of us will return to nothingness. They've disappeared. Why? It's just a stranger that went somewhere. Why is it? I have to go, for everyone. So I've done that again. Okay. If we talk to someone, that makes them forget about you. Townspeople forget about Uryu. It seems that humans no longer recognize Uryu. Can we now go through here? Let's play together. I just want to play with everyone. I want to laugh together while looking at the blue sky. This is the first time we've met. But you were here earlier, didn't you? That's right. Now the future and the past intersect. That's why it's the first time, yet we met earlier. Ah, that's right. I have to introduce myself. It's hard to call without a name, right? My name is Surin. Maybe this name is easier to understand. I'm calling for myself, Hey, let me make sure before getting into the main subject. Alright, what do you want to make sure? Your name is Uryu, right? You and I are the same soul, is it not? I see, correct. My name is Uryu. You're the second reincarnation of me. The god me and human me, past and future. Such a mysterious fate, right? Human myself? So in the past, I was a god. God who can interfere with the past and the future. That's right. To be precise, God with the power of resonance, whom returning to human by using the God unraveling ritual. I've heard of it somewhere. It's a ritual to return God to humans. A ritual in which the one who knows the true name of God can erase and sever God's bonds with the land by pulling God's hand. That means your power can help to remember everyone's name, right? That cannot be done. How so? My power is in the ruins, as well as its existence within that resonates with the same existence to some extent. As long as it resonates, it can interfere with the vicinity. It has nothing to do with the past or the future. Now the ruins are destroyed, there's no one there but myself. In other words, it's the current state of the ruins. I can only use my power of those with the same soul as me. It's hard, you know. You did come here once, but for some reason, I'm unable to interfere due to different time axis. It's usually off limits here, so we had to wait until you had chosen to be a priestess. It's okay now. The bunch of fate can be narrowed down to one person, but the other two mustn't know anything. Is that so? Well then, at least one person alone. Only one. There is only one. There is a way to save. That is the way to save 3 people. It's a very, very easy way. If you're prepared and willing to cooperate, we can do it. Right now, my soul is fading, unable to touch corporeal object. But you can interfere with it, and you can change the past. If there was no God itself, I think the 3 can be saved. We will go to the past together, and I want you to forcefully stop the cause. You can't expect me to win a fight against an adult. Did I mention it earlier? It's very easy. It's not the whole village. It was done quietly, with a small number of people without anyone's knowledge. And they're merely weakling. You should be able to stop them by force. If even me can stop them, then why didn't you stop them? It's possible, but I couldn't stop them. How so? Did you know? The source of God's power came from wishes. Like God of weather, for season, like in misery. God caused joy and sorrow, being fully aware of their sins. Then how about me? What did I ask to be born? Did you know? I don't know. God of resonance. I was born with a wish to share. Who wanted it? What reason for this? If you know that, you'll surely know the answer. Come, give me your hands. I'm going to take you to the era before the God-binding ritual was held for the first time. And God was born to twist the future that cost many lives. The one with its ruthless smile. Kill it. If God is non-existent, I'm sure they'll be saved. The 3 can be saved. This is fine. Story that killed someone has been updated. Okay, now we can progress through that one. The cause is laughing ruthlessly under the moonlight with a life-threatening knife. Kill it for your friends. It is selectable. You can only kill it. Are you ready to save your friends? Would you do anything for your friends? Sure. Would you like to do in the story that someone killed? Yes. This place is... It's a different era, but it's the same place as where we were. This place is later called the Ruins of Rainwater Drops, and then the Ruins of Oblivion. This is the era where I died. The area left us is where the Ruins of Tears were located. Tonight, God-binding ritual will be held at the same place and at the same time. But the cause will be gathered here at night. Since my power can't reach the Ruin of Tears, when they all gathered here at night, kill them before it starts. That's right. The God-binding ritual brings a living human to a sacred place. Such a terrible thing. But must kill. Is there another way than killing? You know all about it, right? Look at them yourself. It just had a strong will, that's it. What do you mean? It's their strong will, I couldn't change it. If you're not convinced, give it a try. The cause lies in the village east of here, but the world are beginning to forget about you. You can interfere, but your voice doesn't reach, so be careful. I'm not so sure, so who's the cause? You'll know it immediately. Okay, since you are forgotten. The cause. Why did she say that so vaguely? Why is she so familiar with the beginning of God? It's okay. I could endure until the past changes and everything is saved. Okay. Why children must be turned into sacrifices. Reducing mouths to feed, adult selfishness. Unimportant life. Really? Is that it? A way to save God. The one who knows God's name can pull God's hand. That means to save God is like recalling a child. You come over here quick. Sending off will start. Wait. Alright, I'm going over there now. That child is... Sorry for keep waiting. Ruby tears Sora's sky. You're so late, the sun will set, you know. Isn't it okay? Because you see, we're in time to sending off. Sora's too soft to Uryu. Uryu won't grow if you keep spoiling her. When did Ryu become my mom? That's Shika. Yotsuba is later on in the future. If you become a good child, that's why I'll be a good mom for you. I think we can talk about that later. Uri is the one who shouldn't be late. In the first place, why did you go for a walk? You three, keep quiet. Yes, I am quiet though. There's nothing you can do even if you're here. Let's go home for now. Big sister, I was always curious. Why does the one who is sleeping get sent off? If you bury them in the soil, they get stuck, right? Isn't it painful? The soil will mess up their mouth. I think they're because they were called by God. The one who was called naturally went to where God is. Soil, water, fire, and the blessings of nature left by God. So those who are called to God can go without suffering. I wonder if they'll be back soon. My mom has been out all the time. That's if you be a good child, okay? That's because God is whimsical. So that's why let us all wait. I am a good child. Maybe it's a burial of farewell. I wonder if someone died. I feel like I've seen this knife. Where? Wasn't the tip missing? It was used at the ruins of rainwater drops. I think this is the memory of the previous me. The past you seems like a normal kid. I still don't want to meet everyone yet. And I'm a normal kid by nature. Ah, that's right. You look pale. Are you okay? What do I do from here? In case you guys are wondering, I'm kind of looking at other people's experiences and what they did. I'm afraid to talk to anybody. With tears, a woman who lost her child wished upon the hill where starry sky can be seen. Later she harbors a child, who sheds her tears in joy, and it is reflected into the starry lake. That child, bearing a silky white hair, that child is blessed as a reincarnation of God. I think it's an old tale in this village. Hill where the starry sky is, and the lake is starry sky. I think the lake near the village is the place where the ruins of oblivion. And the hill of starry sky is the ruins of tears. Maybe it has something to do with it, but there's not much information. Hey, I wonder why that girl is called by God in the first. True. It's hard to believe that child who keeps staring at us with strange eyes would be chosen first. I think it's because we look different. Isn't it like the old tales that adults used to say? That's why I don't want others to keep staring at me. The adults are also the same and I don't really want it. Other children are called, our mom are called. I think it's inequality. It's unfair. I feel like that we haven't had much food lately. Maybe we're the only ones. I think it's terrible. Also, they keep secrets from us. I feel like they've been lying even before. That's right, that's right. Opposition to inequality. Maybe... Okay, so clearly they don't care that those kids starve, or some of them don't. In the dream I always had, the adults kept sacrificing the children. Maybe something happened. As much as sacrificing the children they cherished, or it's something that must be done. Aren't they God's reincarnated children because their hair is white? I'm scared. God's reincarnation. It seems that those three were avoided in the surroundings. Okay. There's nothing to worry about. A way to perform the ritual without anyone noticing. It's nothing, it's okay. I'm okay. God embodies human wishes. The sky reflects the heart of God. The word of the sky reflects the heart of God. I feel like I've read it somewhere. Just know, I think it's the place I've seen in a dream. I know her name. It's the Rune of Tears. The Runes of Tears and the Runes of Rainwater Drops. So these two origins are from this village. By the way, the names of those two runes are Rain and Tears. The names of the children is Uryu, Rui, and Sora. The ritual begins tonight in the village, and yet it doesn't look like that. All the people in this village care about the children, right? And yet the ritual is held. What did they do actually? Looks like someone was screaming from that building. What happened? I just lived normally and did nothing wrong. Even all this, why did he rob her off me? I'm sure this was her fate. All we can do is make the living children to not end up like her. That's our last effort for that child. That's not acceptable. There are 3 reincarnated children of God here, you know. Why are we so unfortunate? Is anyone except for those three bound to be unfortunate? Those children make happiness of other. There was a noise outside. Oi, no one's bad. Of course you and I send these children. You know that too, right? I'm sorry. Those three also lost their parents and must be sad. We aren't the only ones who are unfortunate. The girl just now is Ree. Perhaps she was listening to the ruckus. Did you find a method other than killing? What's wrong? The night is coming up soon. Does anyone in this village really do the ritual? From what I observed, it doesn't seem so. I have a question or something I don't understand. Since at the time, runes of tears and runes of rainwater drops became places of God. Raining tears in the name of the runes. Aren't these two children turned into God? I think they will cry or screaming as someone try to tie or threaten those two. I don't think it's possible without anyone else knowing. Sacrifice a child to create God. Truncate the child to help many. Then how about before? Was it the same? It's not, right? They're taking good care to protect the children, protect them with their lives. Did you know why the ritual began? Do you know why no one noticed? It's because no one is there to stop them. If you think about it for a moment, you'll understand. There's only one way to make them God without being noticed. Tonight everything started and everything was over. I'm the first time and you must end it. There's still time in Null Night. Cluster Amaryllis is blooming. I understand their feelings. The power of my old self has resonance. The villagers' wishes and God powers don't match. Whose wish did the first God embody? I felt very unpleasant. Something within me is. Hey, came up with a good idea. Shall we take over the work for him? That's because he's slacking off, right? I don't want to do any more than that. Huh. Do I need to... Even after I read about the story, it felt like the adults don't take it seriously. Even if some people believe it, do they want to force those two to become God? Here's the thing, isn't the story different because I have the knife? Would you guys together tonight and come up with a solution? That's right, winter is approaching. We should discuss and find a way to overcome it. That's decided. Shall I tell the people who aren't here right now? It's a problem for the whole village. Let's hear everyone's opinions. That means, if I keep an eye on them, I may be able to stop the ritual. If no one's around, I can keep an eye on that person. Is someone singing? The other two are gone. Looks like nothing bad's happened yet. She seems to be in a good mood. But it's almost over. I will definitely stop the ritual. Ah, Mr. Butterfly. We meet again. Why, Mr. Butterflies are so white? Aww. Mr. Butterfly was torn. Mr. Butterfly I saw him this morning was also torn. I think it's okay. Wait. So, Ryu is not a good person. Good to know. It seems that adults are gathering and having a discussion. Want to take a peek? Do I really have a choice? Except for the children, all the villagers have gathered here. It's almost time. The Cause are already gathered in that lake. I hold the knife firmly, in case of emergency. Be made as God, huh? Even though you're actually aware of it. You won't be able to stop after you go further. This is chapter 5. God-killing ritual. God's life is eternal, but the heart is not. When that happens, it can't be returned to human. Since it can't be reincarnated, it becomes nothing and disappears. It's a ritual that did not even assume the cause. The cause was the one most feared. God unraveling ritual. Ritual to return gods to humans by separating them from their bond with the land more than a certain time. The one who knows the name of God can erase God's faith and sever God's bond with land by pulling God's hand. Also, when they're released from that way, they can return to be reincarnated. The cause. The cause. Us. It was a way to go back after going to God. After that, it came to be called the God unraveling ritual. God binding ritual. By returning to one's nature in a living state at a sacred land, it grants blessing to a person's soul and binds it to the land by faith. Why are there only 3 of them? Is it time for the ritual? The cause is over there, right? Huh? Only the children are here. They're victims, alright? But is this lake and that hill really okay? You can't do it anywhere. This lake and hill are the closest to God. Or you go from this lake and I'm from the hill. It's a race, let's see which one they can go to God first. When we get to God's place, we're going to take over his work instead. Reincarnation are different from others. I'll punish those who say weird things. I'm going to make sure everyone is equal. I don't want it if it's just us. Happy times, sad times, painful times, and when hungry too. Everyone would be the same. When you two come back, we can be happy, right? I'm looking forward to it. Please come back soon. I won't do anything like you do. I'll be waiting here all the time. Now you know why no one stopped the ritual? A few children sneaking around to gather here. Who'd be able to stop them? No one noticed because no one resisted. The reason why I didn't stop the ritual was, me and my friends were the performers of that ritual. The God binding ritual is... It was a game created by children's curiosity. We just started it with our curiosity and playfulness, and by chance it's changing the world's laws. Me who wants equality turns to God who resonates everything. My power unnoticeable, so my faith was untold and went away. Ryu who wanted punishment became the weather god. Okay. Non-adults were chosen to stop God since we didn't hate the children. Because of this, The villagers' values for the children changed. The villagers weren't evil, they made them that way. Taking lives just for play, we were the ruthless gods. When Rui dies and Sora dies, for the first time I knew the meaning of life and death. What's wrong? Is anyone there? Who are you? Hey, did you remember our words? You just have to kill the cause. I'm sorry. If I'm not waiting for salvation at the ruins last time, I was able to end everything. But I didn't do that. I couldn't. I was so scared I didn't want to. Because they're my friends. I did try to find a way without killing, but everyone didn't stop. The three who know nothing of life will go play without hesitation. Even if you kill one, next day they'll try to do it again. We have no choice but to kill everyone here. If you kill everyone, they won't become gods, and we can return to the world where God doesn't exist. Then the future of those three would be altered. I'm sure they can live as human beings. But if the current me does that, I'm sure I will disappear. My power is resonant. But now I resonate with my past. If I disappear, the past me will disappear. Without the past, the future doesn't exist. If I disappear, you disappear. I'm scared of being alone again, since I'm no longer able to meet everyone. But the world without God is surely everyone would be happy. Casual retribution. The punishment of robbing everyone's future is here now. Let's finish this. I can't see it, but I'm sure God is right in front of me, right? Do you hate me? Long ago, my mom was saying this to me, that God's existence is cruel and ruthless. God is indeed cruel and ruthless. I'm not God, I'm human, same as you. Everyone was smiling so sadly in the dream. Save everyone is something that the previous dying me have entrusted to the future. Beyond that thought, there was me who laughed ruthlessly. I'm scared, but I've made a promise to save everyone. That's why I've inherited. It's in my role now. And there will be no next time. My choice is firm now. I'll never start the story of God again. Ah yes, there's one promise left. I've got to see you. Sheikah? Cause Sheikah wasn't there. Maybe. Yotsuba was accidentally made a god. This is confusing. And according to this guide, there's an episode 6, whatever that means. So maybe there's more to it than this. Either way, we're finishing this game today. I wish I understood what was being said. But I have no idea. I have a feeling at the end of this cutscene, this girl's gonna open her eyes. She didn't. It would have been much funnier if she'd have opened her eyes and jump scared us. She was right here. Wait. Wait, why are we back here? Even this flower will no longer be needed soon. My name's Will. This is probably Sora's bloodline. The one who stayed here was a friend who became a god. Although I'm not the one who should say this. Let me tell you instead. I'm sorry. It's okay now. I see that you returned to this era. I'm sorry. Because of my lack of resolve, you've gained the most painful role. Forgive me. All three are laughing, so happily. There's nothing wrong with it, right? This is fine. I don't think it's correct. We're always regretting things, and they'll all be gone too. At last, I'm going to meet her. The world will disappear soon. If you have nothing left to do, I suggest you to hurry. I'm going to go first. Let's go. That child is waiting. Hey, I'm sorry for making you wait. I'm back. I'm sorry for being late. You are. Smile, are you? You've come to fulfill your promise, right? Don't cry. It's been a long time ago. It's almost gone. But I'm your friend, that won't change. I made a promise with you. When it's sunny, let's play together, right? It's nice weather today. Let's play together. Let's play. What? Oh, they're playing hide and seek. Oh wait, now it's our turn to find her. Huh. It was so fun. Although we couldn't play together with everyone, I'm happy since I was able to play with you. If you happen to meet each other in the future, at that time, convey my message. I'm sorry I couldn't play with you. Please forgive me, and tell them to be happy, since this world will disappear soon. So tell them if you remember, okay? Huh? Where are you? No. Oh, she's sad. Well, I mean, technically you were bleeding. Normal end. Withered smile. Uryu had disappeared from the story. Another story on the title screen was changed a bit. Click continue on the title screen can no longer be selected. Hmm. I guess we got the normal ending. Let's see what happens with these two. Hey, may I open my eyes now? Not yet. Is this okay? Don't worry too much. What did you guys put on my head? Flower crown? This is Shiki's birthday, right? Hey, why are you crying? I don't hate it. I was so happy that I started tearing up. Shiki is such a crybaby. It's not a big deal. I was so happy. I didn't think you'd be happy. Well then, we'll make it again for you next year. There probably isn't a next year. So these are like flashbacks. That's unusual for Teru, to say I want to study. Okay, no, Yotsuba's another... Okay, that's weird. Yotsuba, Teru, they're later down the line than the other two. And Uryu reincarnates. Aren't you strangely quiet? It's not that difficult, right? Oh, Mitsuha. That person. Who froze to death. Or was frozen to death because they died. How can she invite people to study, yet go sleep herself? Terry, are you by chance trying to skip through me? There's no other excuse to skip work except to study, right? I should have known that sooner. You would have never used the word study, would you? You're so comfortable sleeping, aren't you, Miss Teru? Ouch. It seems that some people don't admit this ending in another story. Another story can be selected from the title screen. Oh, episode 6. Story of someone's future. We chose the happy world, or the world where you are. Only one can be selected. It is only selectable if you deny the ending. Oh. So it's in the future. About the world where God exists in our dreams. That girl isn't here, and what we're about to do... Right. First of all, do you remember where you are, who you are? The God counterpart of you inside the dream. In my dreams, I was the God who controls 4 seasons. When I was a human, I met her. I was the God who controls the weather. However, she disappeared in front of me. And I'm the God who grants wishes in exchange of misery. When I was about to give up, I met her and got recovered, but her name in the dream and her name now was completely different, isn't it? Even though both should stay the same. On the ruins I dreamt of, there was an old monument. In it, there's written, when one becomes God, you'll have the same name even if you reincarnate many times. Our name's different since we never became God, even though I still have the memory of when I was God. That child changed the world. and she disappeared at the cost, so she's not here. I really don't want that. Everyone's feelings and wishes are the same, right? But do you understand what happens if that wish comes true? I know. I've always dreamt of it. It makes us sad, right? Because we in the previous life became God, abandoning those who were saved by the absence of God. Also understand that the world without God is happier. It's possible to deny that child's will, by killing and erasing the soul of our former friend who saved her. Yes, this is our selfish wish. We want to regain the world with that child even if we destroy this one. But we can't get that back just by praying here. The world that's changed by the power of God is. We need a God to surpass that power. We have to perform the God-binding ritual in order to create that God. But that child is stubborn. If she says no, then we'll be driven back to this world again. That's right. That's why we need 3 powers. The power to go to the past, and the power to remember, in order to pass on the memories. Lastly, the power to counteract that child, in order to completely cut off this happy world. Normally, 1 wish and 1 soul is needed for God to be born, but there are 3 people here. If we become God together, all 3 can be fulfilled. This is the place called Oblivion Ruins in my dream. So I think the God-binding ritual will succeed if we return to nature while living here. We're happy in the world where she gave her life. This time, it's our turn to give our lives and make her happy. A world with Uryu or a happy world? Choose the world you want to be in. Note: if you choose world with Uryu, the 3 will become victims of the God ritual and die. Also, the happy world that currently exists will no longer be available. World with Uryu. Perform a God-binding ritual. From now on, we'll be the God who destroys happiness in order to save that child. We can't regret it since there's a world where 4 people can smile. From now, we'll burn our bodies here. I'm sure it'll be painful. The true God in this world, please accept our resolution in this prayer. Come, let us go to the branch of fate. Episode 6 has been deleted. Episode 5 can now be selected. Do you want to interrupt the branch of fate? Sure, why not? Time travel. It's wonderful. So we need to stop this. I will stop you myself. Myself. Break the knife. What? Why the knife? Uryu, your future isn't that one. You promised, right? You want to be together in the future, right? You haven't given up. If so, don't disappear, Uryu. Who? All of you, I don't know any of you, why? We've come from the future where Uryu chose to kill. Since our name is different, it's difficult to introduce ourselves. If we say we, that we're the god of the 3 people from the world line where the story of God's non-existent, would you believe? And we exist in the world to stop their choice. The 3 from the future to stop my choice. If that's true, Don't you destroy the happy world. It's no longer there. At the moment, we're here as God, and we will accept that outcome. Why'd you do that? We just wanted to save everyone. Everything I did is now in vain. The words that you once said to me, I will return it now. About you never give up. What you've been chasing definitely isn't in vain. So we don't think it made sense for us to stay here without giving up. Since we and you continue to struggle without giving up, we're able to meet here. So let's create a future where everyone can smile, Uryu. Your decision has created the future. We was born and a god was born from us. Thanks to that, we're able to lead a future where everyone can smile. But changing the world here does have its effect. To atone for sins and save everyone is what I've been thinking. So, I think we're saved only in the future where everyone can smile. But this decision, still killing your friends there, we are much more sinful than you, since we destroyed that world in order to fulfill our wishes. So, we'll take your sin along with ours into the nothingness. But we've already decided. It's a majority vote, Uryu. Now I've received the power in hopes of saving you. We won't back off now. Now, let's the four of us meet under the beautiful blue sky. Miyuki, Chiaki, Koharu. Thinking back, whenever you guessed my name, I should have noticed. Normally you can't remember. A very messed up god was born. Are you planning to get everything back? So I have to bow out from here. My will is no longer what matters. We are the ruthless god. We use the power solely for our wishes. Rui Sora, I'm sorry. Why are you here? The future of Uryu not disappearing has been decided. Your voice should reach them now. We can't linger any longer. If you have something to say to that child, be quick. God, are you crying? Are you sad? Did you have something you didn't like? Your future's full of sorrow. I heard that God was ruthless, so it was a lie. Thank you for crying for us. But God is such a crybaby. Poor thing, well, let's play together next time. I'm sorry. You'll have a painful, lonely, sad future for a long time. I want to live. I want to go to the future with everyone. God, why do you... This is... a broken knife? Next time when I meet God, I'll return it to them. Until then, I will keep it for you. Hey, you guys are the three I wanted to save? Or is it a different person? You say that it is different. We're the three from a disappeared world. Soul's the same. You chose to kill. But bound beyond that mistake, there is a saved future. We surely be happy there. If Uryu didn't choose, we wouldn't be here. It was you who gave us a life. That's why we're grateful. Thank you. But that world is a forcibly bent world, and we think it's wrong. That's why we'll return it back. Uryu, we've talked about it a while ago, that we will never forget. We are the god with three wishes: to cut off the happy world, to go to the past, and grant you with your memory. The memories of the past remain in this world. Follow that memories and remember everything. You can. However, just remembering your name isn't enough. Even though faith has disappeared, what has been shaped remains. I'm sure your voice won't be able to reach them that way. The god who controls weather is emotionally suppressed by humans. The god of four seasons is worshipped as a god of death. Because of that, she had become that god. And the god who grants happiness and misery. Probably she just keeps using her power in order to stop the other two. But all three are actually gentle and kind. They're just a kid with no power. Even though we're the ruthless god now. If you believe that in them as a normal kind child, I'm sure you can erase that bond. So it's not just the name. You did accept the three feelings as well. I understand. Now I will send you to meet up with the three. But the place where we can send you has been decided. It's a place where they have a strong memory. Do you know where? A memory when they strongly felt death. They can hear your voice. but you can't interfere directly. You won't be able to help even if you try to. Go select a story to regain your memory. This is gonna be a really long video. There seems to be no one to call here. You are... Hey. Is she dead? Am I too late? Don't kill people without permission. That's weird. They wouldn't let the children into this place right now. You're not God, isn't it? Your voice is different. Who are you? No way. Assume. I am neither a Grim Reaper nor God. I'm just a human. I'm a human from the future beyond. I came to remember everything. Future, saving the future me? You don't even look like a Grim Reaper. My life hasn't ended yet? Yeah, that's right. Maybe I should talk to you. I didn't want to know. You're the worst. I just remembered a bit. You have a bad mouth when you're a human. I didn't feel that way when you're a god. I'm sure I don't have time for it. I see. My name is Uryu. You are? That's so sudden. My name is Yutsuba. But maybe I see a bit of hope. Yeah, I'll definitely pick you up. I don't mind, I'll keep waiting. I've gotten used to waiting for that kid. I didn't want to hear those words. Or you remembered a bit of her memory and Yutsuba's name. Oh, that makes sense. Now we need to talk to her. Both of them. Where is this? Who's there? Shika. Are you alright? Sorry, I'm so sorry right now. I won't be able to save you. This is the place where Oblivion Ruins are and Raindrop Ruins. After that, well, should I say welcome back? What do you mean by, you're Uryu, right? You look alike her. Uryu who went to the future, now back. There was Uryu a while ago, and then another Uryu on water surface. Those two are gone. There's another Uryu. I met 3 kinds of Uryus, but I know why you came back. I'm sure you came because you forgot, right? You did say that on the water surface before. My name is Shiki, written red or blue color of Shiki. Shiki. I remember now. You're the girl who met with my god counterpart. When I'm just gonna give up here and try to destroy everything, you came to save me. For me, that was happening a while ago, but for you, it surely was a long time ago, right? I'm sorry to keep you waiting for such a long time. I'm sure Uryu is also included, right? You seem to want to sacrifice yourself just to save us. I want to play with everyone normally. Yes, I'm sorry I had to rely on you. The me in the future. Save her, okay? Leave it to me. I will carry your wishes and instruction. Wait for me in the future. Or you remembered Shiki's name when she was God. Someone seems to be waiting for you. Do you want to talk to Uryu and Teru? Oh yeah, they'd be technically in the same memory. What have we done? Sacrificing some life for it to be sunny. She gave her life and guided us till that day. If God laughs, we will die. If God cries, we will eventually starve. In the sky, we are ruled by God. Teru-sama, please don't laugh. Teru-sama, please don't cry. Do nothing. You are, and the one hung there is. As I thought, that was me. The scene I've always dreamed of. Can you hear my voice? I've come back in order to save you. Did you die because I laughed? Did you die because I cried? If I did nothing, or you won't die, I won't laugh again, I won't cry. Please come back, I'll be a good kid. You didn't do anything wrong. Listen to me. What should I do? Are you listening? I'm talking to you. Been forever always, I've been waiting. My voice has reached you. I was waiting for this time. It's you. You don't know who I am? I said it before, right? I'm talking to you. You already know about it. I am you. Such a conundrum, is it not? It was a long and painful journey, isn't it? I'm sorry to entrust my life halfway. There's no need to apologize. This is what we've chose, right? That's right. The future that I've been waiting for has come. That child is waiting on that place, the day when she's still a human. I want to feel indifferently if the one that's still alive is you and not me. What do you mean? I didn't remember anyone's name, but you did remember Shiki's name. If you were me, I don't think it would take so much detour. Nope, I think it'd be the same. I was cheating after all. Place where I talked to Shiki is that ruins. There was a god who grants wishes over there. Probably the wish of I want to help God was unconsciously granted by Yotsuba. And I died before misfortune befalls me, so I didn't actually do anything. I can't do anything after all that time, but you can. So we have to finish him. So you were here. Who are you? My head hurts. You're God, right? No, I'm not God. I see. I thought this was my punishment. The people before us, and even before then, we did create God after all. That's why we were told that someday the punishment's coming. You haven't done anything wrong, so you're not a bad child. I also wanted to play with you, but in order to do that, we have to endure it. I know it sounds terrible, but I want you to wait in the future. I'll definitely pick you up, Teru. I'm a good kid after all. Please don't cry. Remember Teru's name and the memories of previous Uryu. Episode 6 has been overwritten. Another story on the title screen has returned to normal. You can now select continue on the title screen. You can now remember. Episode 6. Story of everyone crying. It's like when someone was crying, but now. Alright, we're gonna end things off here. Both videos will be going up in the same day, but I don't want the video to be too long. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyway, and I will see you real soon.